Doing an ICO review on Savedroid. Now, Savedroid are a German company and they are having an ICO because they want to bring cryptocurrencies to everybody. They want to solve the pain of the current technological barrier to mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, and so they are going to try to make it easier for everybody to get involved. Let's see how they're going to do that in my Savedroid ICO review video. So the competition is fairly robust in this sector. There are a few companies that are all intending to do similar things, and that's basically make it easier for people that have no technological experience or know-how to basically buy, trade, hold, sell cryptocurrency. And Ethos is the one that Superman has been backing for a long time. They are trying to build a universal wallet, allowing much the same facilities as Savedroid are trying to do, buying easily with fiat currencies, holding, exchanging, trading, and their universal wallet should be coming out fairly shortly. They've been working on it for a while. I don't know a timeline for it. If somebody knows, they can post it in the comments below. Then there's also Bread as well, which recently came off ICO and sold out. They are simplifying buying Bitcoin basically on your mobile device. They will also have all the different features that these other competitors are trying to have as well. A reward system, basically a decentralized banking for cryptocurrency on your mobile device. You can save, bank, lend, there'll be an escrow, there'll be an investment portfolio, everything that you would expect. And then another one that came on my radar is this Revolut. Again, similar approach, basically trying to facilitate mass adoption of cryptocurrencies using their platform. Now, no doubt there are many more. Those are just three that I knew about already, and I'm sure if I spent time searching, there's many more that I couldn't remember when I was doing this review. So if you know of any competitors, please post in the comments below and let me know why you think they're going to be better than Savedroid or have an advantage over Savedroid. Obviously, I mentioned Ethos already. It's been backed by Superman on his YouTube channel. No doubt many of you will be aware of Ethos already. Used to be called Bitcoins, I believe, and changed the name. I'm not surprised. Ethos is a much better name for cryptocurrency in my opinion, and the rebranding has done wonders for it. It's increased in price exponentially since November last year. So it'll be interesting to see which of these companies makes a stand and takes the lion's share of this market, as it will be a big market. Okay, let's look at the problems they want to solve, and these problems relate to mass adoption, and therefore they're very important, and if any one company can solve them, then they are going to make a very big impression in the crypto space. I'm pretty sure crypto's big enough for more than just one company, but I think there are going to be a few industry leaders in this space, and then everybody else is going to be following. So are Savedroid going to be one of those? Well, we'll have to see. The first problem is obviously technological adoption barriers that are hindering mass adoption. And, this is quite simply the biggest problem, that a lot of people aren't tech savvy, a lot of people are lazy, a lot of people don't want to understand how to buy crypto or get involved with crypto, so they want everything done for them. They want to be able to press a button on their mobile phone and buy crypto, and away they go. And unfortunately, at the moment, that's just not possible. And of course, even if they do, even if people like us, we're familiar with the crypto space, we understand how to use crypto, most of us, but it's still a painful and difficult process. Buying it is still annoying. You've got to go on to Coinbase, or in my case BX in Thailand or somewhere else, transfer the money over, and it is still painful and difficult, and of course there are high fees associated with that. And number three, there is a lack of security with current platforms. With the private keys, if somebody gets hold of your private key, they can empty your wallet. What Savedroid are intending to do is do away with private keys. They're moving to a different way of doing things, a different way of storing the money, and it will solve a problem, hopefully, with security. Number four, there's no one-stop shop for crypto. Again, you know, you have to use many exchanges. You might be using several different platforms to buy in fiat or cash out in fiat, and you might be using several different wallets, as we are all familiar with. If you if you've been in crypto for a while, you can have maybe up to a dozen wallets for all different currencies, and that really isn't ideal when you're looking to build a portfolio and you want to have a control and a handle on everything that you've got. And number 5, investing does require a lot of effort. Now, you know, a lot of people will follow calls that are made on Twitter and just buy whatever the fashionable coin of the moment is, whether it's a high performance blockchain or internet node token, or whatever one is the current flavor of the week. Let's be honest, and people just buy into them, and they get gains, and then they might sell out, they might hold. But if you're actually going to do investing, it does actually require a lot of effort. You really need to pay attention. You need to research projects yourself if you're going to do it properly, and it is difficult to do. Again, you might have to be on several exchanges to get the tokens or the coins that you want. And another problem is the high fees on traditional platforms. For example, I mentioned Coinbase, and I'll mention them again. They have exceptionally high fees for what they do. You're just basically buying Bitcoin or another crypto, maybe Ethereum, with your fiat currency that you've earned through your job or saved up or whatever, and you get charged a fee that's way beyond what they're actually providing. And poor user interfaces are another problem. Nothing's intuitive. It can be quite confusing and difficult to use, a lot of these current platforms. Another problem is that saving money is boring and difficult. Now, it's not exciting. People want to spend money. Money burns a hole in most people's pockets. They want new gadgets, especially if you're young. You want new things. You want new gadgets. You want to enjoy your life, and that means spending money. So saving is not really a priority. It's boring. You don't get anything out of it. There's no excitement, and that's where crypto, I guess, is a little bit different. It is quite exciting to even hold coins, and Savedroid are going to make it an exciting process to get involved. The aims of Savedroid are basically to ensure mass adoption of cryptocurrency. Now, they want to introduce their app, which is already working for fiat currencies, and port it over to cryptocurrency. So they're having an ICO to raise some funds to allow this to happen. And basically, they are going to make it easy to purchase cryptocurrency with fiat, to store cryptocurrency in a wallet, to spend cryptocurrency on a marketplace, for example, and also to invest and save cryptocurrency. So you can basically automatically invest in crypto with your fiat, or save with your fiat in crypto using the app. So it's quite an interesting concept, and I believe they're going to use this already proven and self-learning artificial intelligence algorithm that will do everything for you. So if you use the app and you have fiat currency on the app, you don't have to worry about selecting or registering at an exchange and then picking your cryptocurrency. It will all be done for you in the background, which I guess is the exciting thing. If it performs well, as they claim it does with fiat currencies already, then it will allow you to save in certain currencies, certain cryptos that are quite lucrative. And so it takes the sting or the hassle about buying the cryptocurrencies, registering for all these exchanges. All the problems that I discussed in the last chapter look to be solved by Savedroid's app. So the marketplace for crypto and something of this nature is very big indeed. A lot of people would like to get involved, but they are reluctant. Again, there's that technological barrier that stops a lot of people from getting into cryptocurrency. So the market cap currently is quite low, given that we have been up to around 800 billion US dollars. We're now hovering around 450 billion as of today, the 4th of February 2018. But we know that this is very early stages in terms of cryptocurrency. We're very early period in cryptocurrency, much like the internet back when it started. So the potential for adoption here of these simplification apps to allow mass adoption for cryptos is going to be huge. I mean, we're going to, I would think we're going to see market cap total market cap of the cryptocurrency market at above, well into the trillions, let's say. I think we're really low at the moment. I think there's a lot more institutional money going to come in this year, and this year is really going to be the year that the chips are going to fall and lie, because we're getting institutional money, we're getting more and more people coming into the crypto space and just wanting to get involved and hold money, hold crypto. A lot more fiat's moving in, and of course, as well, fiat currencies are depreciating. They are an inflationary asset, as you know, so they will depreciate over time, whereas a lot of crypto is deflationary. Bitcoin, for example, having a fixed and finite supply, so they see, especially young people, they see a opportunity in crypto to either make money or have a safe haven for money already earned. So, or a store of value, for example, is a lot better in crypto than it is in fiat currency. At least that's the perception of many young people, and I tend to agree with that. I wouldn't be doing these videos if I believed otherwise. So, market. Well, as I said before, there will be $1 trillion or a couple of $1 trillion in crypto. Maybe this year. I think this year we could see over $1 trillion. I'm confident of that. But if not, it will happen eventually. And the market for these, one-stop shops, these simplification apps, is very, very large. They will take a large percentage of the new money coming in. So we're talking multi-billion dollars here. And as you know, the market caps for a lot of these cryptocurrencies are far in excess of what their actual value is. Let's be honest. If you look at some of them, and I'm not going to pick any in particular, but if you look at some of them, they're just basically vaporware, and they are valued in the billions of dollars in terms of their market capitalization. Now, if you'd actually traded them as a proper stock in an IPO, they would probably not even reach $1 million worth of value, and that shows you the hype that's around the crypto market at the moment. But Savedroid, if they can implement what they say they want to do, could be worth quite a lot of money, because they solve real problems for the pain of actually having to deal with cryptocurrency. So in those terms, I can see the successful ones like Ethos, and let's take a look at them now. In fact, their market cap is around $321 million, which is a fair amount. Circulating supply is quite low. And, I can see Savedroid achieving something very similar. Why not? Because they're offering a very similar service. They have strong partnerships. They have a strong team, it looks like, and we'll go through all of those later on in the review. Ethos are leading the way currently, but there's room in this space for competition. If we get to the market cap of over $1 trillion, we can certainly see Ethos going head to head with Savedroid, certainly. So Savedroid are using the Ethereum blockchain for their smart contracts, as it gives them the functionality to provide them mathematical calculations for their exchange, and also the ability to launch the ICO as well using smart contracts. I believe it's available on GitHub if you want to go and look at that, the token sale smart contract anyway. And the token will be called the SVD. There will be a very high total supply of 10 billion SVD, with 6 billion being available for the sale. And the SVD will be the fuel within the ecosystem and used for all of the services within the ecosystem. As you can see, a SVD holding crowd sale participant can sell the token on the exchanges. Also, there will be a percentage burned that have been received by the Savedroid team in fees. So that will allow the cryptocurrency to be deflationary and continue to add to the value of it over time. So looking at the tech now very briefly, and we won't go too in depth with it because there's not much technical aspects featured in the white paper. However, what you will want to know is that they've already got an app for investment in fiat currencies, and Savedroid is, I think it's had over 100,000 downloads from the Google Play Store on Android. So go and check that out now. If you look at the app, you'll get a rough idea of how this crypto version is going to work. So they're going to port over and use the app for cryptocurrency. And it's going to be easy to use. As we know, it will be very, very user friendly. I think that's one of their key proponents, is that they want it to be used by everybody, and they want it to be easy to be used, rather than fiddly or difficult like most cryptocurrency apps and exchanges are at the moment. They will also have this artificial intelligence, seems to be the buzzword of the year, and it will self-learn and basically save in different cryptocurrencies for you without you having to hassle of exchanging currencies, moving currencies around between exchanges, etc., etc. So you could automatically receive crypto in a virtual wallet. Your fiat that you assign to the app will automatically be assigned to cryptocurrency by the bot, and you don't have to do anything. You don't have to hold a wallet, so it eliminates the need for private keys. And it really does take away a lot of the security issues, especially on mobile devices that we have at the moment, of holding cryptocurrency in wallets, web wallets on mobile devices. That are could be subject to hacking or compromising by getting your private key. So with no private key, that isn't possible. So that's quite a good feature security wise. Also, I have to mention that they are quite focused on the user interface and the user experience, the UI UX. So they want everybody to be able to use it. Their app at the moment is very, very user friendly. They also want to extend that to having a virtual credit card first of all, and then they will move on to a cryptocurrency credit card from a major card scheme, they say. So you'll be able to purchase things, automatically convert from your crypto balance into fiat, and then transferred over to the merchant. So it'll be interesting to see how they go forward with that. So the self-learning algorithm will be updated and upgraded, to invest in cryptocurrency portfolios, as I mentioned, derivatives, and also ICOs eventually. So this is quite a long roadmap they're going down, but it will be one of their aims for the future. And of course, they're going to just this is going to drive mass market adoption, because at the moment a lot of ICOs are too complicated for people, as well as having a cryptocurrency portfolio. So if this does it automatically, and the artificial intelligence can intelligently keep your portfolio and your ICO investments at a reasonable rate, then I don't see why this wouldn't be a success. So the token will be used to purchase artificial intelligence assisted crypto saving and investing services. So if you want to use the smart crypto saving, they will charge you either a monthly fee or a transaction fee. I think it's or even both. So you will get charged whenever the artificial intelligence decides to sell one crypto and buy another. There will be a minimal fee charged, and also you'll be charged to convert from fiat to crypto, and vice versa as well. There will be monthly fees, so you can subscribe to a crypto saving plan or investing service. There will also be crypto credit card fees as well. There'll be a monthly fee, I believe, for the crypto credit card when it eventuates. And the SVD token will also be used for investment in ICOs, as well as the normal derivatives and crypto investments. And you can also purchase exclusive beta access to the platform and app features in the future using the SVD token. I forgot to mention, the tokens will also be tradable on the exchanges once the ICO is complete, so you'll be able to go onto your favorite exchange. They are an ERC20 token with the ticker SVD, and you'll be able to buy and sell them wherever they get accepted on the exchanges. So the token sale is going to start on the 9th of February in a few days' time. They are taking reservations right now, so be fast, get on the website now. Don't wait any longer, because I believe today is the final day, so get on the website immediately and get your tokens reserved if you can. They did have a pre-sale previously with a bonus of up to 30%, where they sold, I believe, 500 million tokens already. The main sale